Welcome back
to another episode of
Sarcastically Serious.
Shaun, you need to pick up the pace. We're back to episode 14.
Yes. Yeah.
Awesome.
Pick up the pace.
I'm sorry.
What the
We're
fuck?
here.
Come on, man.
Partly queer.
Partly. Speak for yourself, bitch.
Okay. Full queer.
Hey. I'm
All
here,
the
I'm
gay.
queer.
So, I had another wonderful week. How about you?
Yeah, man. It was good.
Good.
Busy.
Shaun's down 100 pounds.
No, not 100.
Close enough.
22 and a half pounds
Yeah.
today.
I was looking for it. I was
You
like,
were
I can't read upside down that good. I'm like, which one? Oh,
fuck
get it
my
down.
life.
Yeah. Shaun's losing weight. I'm gaining weight just from eating Martin's.
Yeah, that's like 5 pounds.
For the people that don't know Martin's, Martin's is cholesterol in a restaurant.
Yeah,
That's pretty much what it is. But it's delicious.
Carbs in a restaurant. Yeah. So that's something I started paying attention to. So I'm backing off of the rice. Even though I'm not eating a lot of a big portion of it, it's still a lot of fucking carbs. Dude, you know one Ritz cracker has 2 carbs? One. That's crazy.
So I've probably eaten 3,000 carbs in one sitting before.
Yeah, I definitely have. I mean, so...
I'm so thankful I don't have to look at that shit.
Yeah, fuck you. You, my kids, fuck all of y'all.
That's the catch on everything is you always can't get what you want.
I mean, you can.
Like you want to lose weight, right?
Yeah.
You want to be pencil thin like me.
No.
No, you want to lose weight, but your appetite, your lifestyle, everything doesn't work for it.
Right.
You know, you're not active at work. You're not mobile. You're not constantly walking 10 million miles a day like some of the guys on the floor probably, right?
Right. Yeah. No.
And me, I'm somewhat active.
Yeah.
You know, I'm walking around the shop probably 50% more active than you are, I would say.
At least.
And I don't have a problem with weight.
Yeah.
I've gotten a gut before. I've gotten thighs before.
Yeah,
my previous job,
but
like
still,
I'm waiting for it has slowed down since I was a teenager for sure.
When you were at your biggest, you were still small.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I still had a 34-inch waist.
Yeah.
At the high end.
Yeah.
And now it's like 36. Well, it was 36 about 2 years ago.
Yeah, I got up to 42.
And it was all gut.
42. Oh man.
Yeah, I need to take a picture of those pants you gave me.
Why?
Those jogging pants or whatever they are.
Yeah.
They're like fucking. You could fit like semi-truck tires and wheels in them, like covers, right?
Yeah.
Wheel covers for those.
Oh, they were definitely
huge.
They were baggy on me, but they were long as fuck, and that's why I didn't keep them. Right. So I was like, oh, these would be good house pants. And even when I
sweep the floor when you walk across the house.
I was. I mean, just way too long. And it's such a soft material. You roll up the fucking pant leg, and it still just unravel as 3 steps go.
You need to have Mama Bear hem them up.
Yeah, no shit. But anyways, yeah. So 22 and a half pounds, man. I'm fucking excited.
It's good.
5 weeks was yesterday on this diet. So I'm talking mad shit to all of them.
I bet.
I mean, I'm going to win.
Are you?
Yes. I have to. And I don't give a fuck.
Because you're not going anywhere unless you do.
I don't give a fuck if the last week I starved myself completely and getting a sauna every fucking day. I'll make a sauna out of some trash bags and a fucking blowtorch. Burn myself alive.
Get some of that cellophane wrap that like not stretches, but shrinks. Like the heat shrink wrap.
Oh,
they put on like boxes for like
I'll
headphones.
fucking suffocate.
Just do that. Have you wrap you. And then
I'll just wrap my neck with
have the
it.
girls up there with hair dryers. Just
That didn't make you lose weight. That just strangles your body.
yeah, just lose body weight or water weight.
Oh, I see.
Sweat
What
it
you're saying,
out.
to sweat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Get those last few pounds off.
Yeah, man. But yeah, it's gonna be good. We're gonna. I'm definitely bringing the heat this time. Last time I didn't take the shit serious, and this time I am. So
Good.
yeah, I'm excited.
Hardest part's in me keeping it off.
Yeah. So, and that's just portion control, man. I mean, really, that's my biggest problem. Portion control and just overeating. That's it. So I'm such a cheap motherfucker, and I know it sounds funny, but I don't want to waste the food on my plate, right? So I put food on my plate. I'm starving, so I fucking mound up this plate, and then halfway through it, I'm full, and I'm like, I'm not throwing this away. It's wasteful.
Yeah.
So
No,
that's one of my biggest problems. Yeah,
it's a problem for me, but the weight's not.
obviously.
Like, I
Cocksucker.
fluctuate weight like it's nothing. I could lose 10 pounds in a month easy
And
not change anything.
yeah. Well, it's the same with my boys.
It's like I'm finally putting the weight back on from this past summer from all the excessive work outside. It was mostly water weight because I don't want to ever do that again.
Yeah.
But it was just so damn hot out.
Yeah.
I just lost. It was all water weight.
Yeah.
I don't think I lost any mass, which I probably did a little bit.
Oh,
but,
I'm sure you did.
But I wasn't eating. I was eating once a day. It was too hot in the middle of the day to eat anything. And if I did, it was something light. Because if not, I'm going back out in the sun, and I'm gonna get an upset stomach from all the heat and activity. But it's all good.
Yeah. So I'm drinking at least 100 ounces of water a day.
What does that amount to?
What do you mean?
Like a gallon and a half, 2 gallons, 3 gallons?
Fuck, I don't know. What is a gallon?
Gallons,
64? No. 128, I think.
that sounds about right.
Look it up. 128. So I'm drinking roughly a gallon of water a day.
I'd say double that.
Double that? Dude, you're fucking crazy.
It's easy.
No, it's not.
Just consistently drink.
You know how much I piss now?
No.
It's so much. It's ridiculous, and it's clear. So I know I'm hydrated.
Right.
But what do I need to double that for? For
I've
appetite suppression?
always
I
drank.
don't need it.
No, I don't do it for that. I do it just to stay hydrated.
I'm
Maybe it's just my body, but I could go through 2 gallons in a fairly warm day, fairly easy.
Well, you're also talking about sweating.
Oh no.
I'm not. I'm sitting in a box pushing buttons, so I'm not sweating anything out. So 100 is plenty for me. Like I say, dude, whenever I work night shift, I'll get up at least minimum 2 times a night or more a day while I sleep. 128, I was right. Cha-ching.
Yay.
But I get up at least twice.
And even
while
more
I'm
so if
asleep
you're working out
to
too.
piss.
Take
But-
that into account.
Yeah, but right now I'm not
You should
working
do
out.
like a half gallon while
Crazy.
you're working out. Easy.
I mean, maybe when I work out, I don't know. But like I said, I haven't done anything strenuous working out yet. I'm about to start. I have to. I got to turn it up just to fucking make this a kill shot. I mean,
Right.
I'm going to win this motherfucker. But staying mentally like that cake upstairs. Man, that's fucking. You know how bad I want a piece of cake? I mean, but
That's another glory thing. I don't care for sweets too much.
see, I love sweets. I'm a fucking fat kid, man. I mean, and it's hard. And that's like what me and Cameron was talking about earlier. He was like, now I see why so many people struggle to do this gym shit. Because since the first of the year, he's been adamant in the gym, eating a ton of food and trying to bulk up, right? Roughly your build. And he was like, yeah, now I see why so many people fail at this. I said, it's the same thing reversed with
lifestyle.
me. With me. Now you see why so many people are fat and say they can't lose weight. I mean, they can.
They can, but they change your lifestyle.
90% or more is your diet. And I'm doing the HIIT workouts, but the low intensity part of it. Did I ever show you that shit? See how loud that is? That's what I'm saying.
I don't think it's picking up though.
I hope not. But I'm doing the low intensity side of it. So each exercise I do is somewhere around 50 to 100 calories burned. And I don't have to break a sweat, but I am breaking my back. I'm doing planks and shit. That shit's killing my core. My lower back's been sore, but I'm still doing it.
Yeah.
I mean,
Consistency counts. I told him, I told Cameron when we were texting, he sent me pictures of his progress.
yeah,
And I was like, cool, look good.
yeah,
Then he said something back, and then I replied, I said 90% of what you need to be doing is rest and eat.
Yeah.
I said, working out is like 5 or 10% of what you're going to gain.
Yeah.
And I said, and I said, you have to keep it lean. I said, because if you're trying to do calories in bulk, I said, the first week that you skip that, I said, you're going to feel like dog shit and you're going to start losing your mass within 2 weeks.
Yeah.
You're going to see a drastic difference. Since I think this is the first time he's taken it really serious in his
Yeah.
life.
Oh yeah, it is.
And he's going to be heartbroken when he stops for like a couple weeks.
Yeah.
He's like, oh, I feel like the size of a pencil now. And it does. It plays a mind game on you.
Yeah. Well, that
So I
motherfucker.
think I read within 48 hours your muscles start breaking down
Wow.
when you stop.
Wow.
When you stop that nutrition and the diet and everything within
Right.
48 hours, you start having muscle tissue breakdown. It may be incorrect, but I read that in an article in a magazine back when magazines were cool before the
Yeah.
internet.
Yeah. Shit.
That's what it was, and I was like, I found that interesting. It makes sense because it normally does.
Yeah.
At least for me, the few times I have taken it somewhat serious.
I just like putting on clothes now. When I put them on, they're loose. I don't. I'm not filling it out all the way. Like I've got so
Right.
much room.
So the smallest you were was what, like 5 years ago?
10,
Yeah.
2013 when we went to Germany.
Really? That was the
Yeah.
smallest you were?
I was 213. High school, the time I should have graduated high school, 18 years old. Let me say that. I was 200 pounds, and I was that way for probably 10 years, close to it. Besides when Charlene
I would
got
have guessed you're 200 pounds of that.
it,
Well,
no,
I didn't know you when you were 18, but I knew you shortly after that.
right. I was 200. I mean, but no one guessed I was 200.
I would have guessed.
I've always had a decent amount of muscle, I guess. So I was always underestimated for my weight, not strength. I ain't Billy Badass, but for
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah. Oh wait, that's Jason. But yeah. So everyone would always be like, "Oh, you're 180. I'm 200, bro." No fucking way. Yeah, yeah, I am. So that's always been. I've always been heavier, and then like whenever started gaining weight, they're like, "How much you weigh?" I'm like, "Fucking 240." They're like, "No way." Yeah. And then when we started this thing, I was 258, and my heaviest ever is 261. So I was right there at it again. And
Before you started?
this time, yeah, I was 258.
And what was the time span between when you quit your diet to when you first started your diet back?
About 4 or 5 months.
Really?
Yeah,
Damn. Where did that time go?
yeah, no
I don't
shit.
feel like it. I feel like it was like a month or two.
No, I feel like that too. But all right, so the first time we did the diet, we started it August last year, and we ended it in October. Oh, so 3 months. No, October to November, November to December, December to January. Yeah, 3 months. So let's put the. So I started it August last year, and I didn't really take it serious the first month. The second month, I took it serious. I lost 20 pounds. So we only did 60 days. So October, we weighed out. I weighed in at 248, weighed out at 228. Okay. 3 months later, I was 258. I gained 30 fucking pounds. And, everyone's like, oh, well, it was the holidays. It wasn't the holidays. It was my fat fucking ass overeating. Like Thanksgiving night, I ate a whole pecan pie, I think. I
for
mean,
you.
yeah, exactly.
Nuts.
But just shit like that, just way overeating. So, and I didn't give a fuck, and I knew I was doing it, and I was like, fuck this. And then me and Nate,
It's feel good food.
yeah, but me and Nate, the guy that we did just me and him the first go round, we kept talking to each other like, oh my God, I eat so much shit. And he's like, me too. I feel like such a fat ass. I'm gaining all the weight back. He's like, me too. He lost 30 pounds. He gained 29 back. I lost 20 pounds. I gained 30 back. So we both were basically in the same boat. So when we weighed in this time, he was within a pound of where he weighed in the first time. I was 10 over. And but we also got 3 other dudes. So there's 5 of us, $500 pot. So
Should be interesting.
I'm winning this shit. And then some other dipshit
What are you doing with the winnings?
fucking buying something for the vehicle, something. I don't know.
I'm gonna buy me some spark plugs.
Well, last time, the night we weighed out, he won. I gave him the cash. That motherfucker bought us pizza. We both ate a pizza that night. We both felt like throwing up before the end of shift. I mean, we were just stuffed and felt so bad. And then just started right back to eating garbage and
Then
overeating.
your gut kicks in, and it's like, what is this?
Yep. And it's
That's
like,
the worst feeling.
I need more of this. So I gave it.
When I left 2 years ago, when I left my previous employment, I started a diet because the doctor told me I had more uh, kidney stones.
Yeah.
So I was like, fuck this. I'm not playing this game.
Yep.
That was a terrible experience with kidney stones. I changed my diet from that day. I quit drinking 5 hours. I changed my diet all the way around. Got a gym membership. Did everything for about a year and a half. Then for some reason, I started the house. I got too busy. I was too tired to go to the gym.
Yeah.
And one of the first places I went to right after I quit my diet was Wendy's. Just get like a Baconator. And within 2 minutes of that sumbitch being gone, my gut is like, and I'm like, oh, something's about to happen.
Yeah. But see, I don't have a digestive system like that.
I do.
Mine's slow. So,
Mine's like, escape.
yeah, no. I did have to take some pills the other day because it had been like 3 days since I went. And so I went to Walmart, got some pills, got home, took them, woke up, nothing. Get to work,
Should have had Charlene just,
insert them.
yeah, a little suppository.
No, she could have just spit them while she was down there.
Put them in my mouth. Go, just right down there. Splash.
But yeah, man, I got to work, drank a cup of coffee, and it was like 5 minutes from there.
Game over.
Let's get it on. No, it's game on.
I know it's game over for whatever's in your system.
Oh yeah, it was gone.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Yeah, it was a couple times over the next couple hours, and then I was good, cleaned out. So
Enough talking about us.
yeah,
So I don't know if you've been paying attention.
I
The story
haven't.
we covered, not the story, but the incident that happened with the Paulding County Sheriff's Department slamming that
yeah,
young guy on the ground.
Yeah.
It's taking off like a wildfire online.
I've seen all kinds of news
Yeah.
covering
it.
Covering it.
Yeah.
Yeah, good,
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I'm like, I don't think we had much to do with it, but I like to think we
had
did.
everything to do with
Yeah.
it. Yeah, good job,
we did
James.
it, Sean.
All right, we made a
Justice
difference
for the justice system.
Yeah, our fucking justice system's so broken.
Yeah.
But yeah, good. I'm
Yeah.
glad.
It's getting a lot of coverage from a lot of
mean,
different places, a lot of different avenues.
I can't believe they went back and charged him again. You know what I mean? I mean, it's
That's the
just
justice system trying to play fucking,
they're trying to cover it up. They're trying to excuse that use of force when there's no excuse for that. None. Man,
Are most police departments unionized?
no,
No.
no.
I wasn't sure if there's any kind of union protection. In
That's
that sense.
only in shitty places like
Chicago, New
York.
York.
New York. Yeah.
Big, giant fucking police departments.
Yeah.
Tens and thousands of people.
Yep. So that's only in places like that, especially when they're catching charges left and right because they're doing shitty police work. I mean, that's what it all boils down to.
Because I was curious if it was unionized where they kept him on. Because I've read, I don't know how true it is, but I did read that he got put on
Administrative
leave, like right after the incident happened, and then he got put on desk work, so he's no longer on patrol. I'm like, that doesn't explain the fact that this motherfucker fucked up.
Right, he should be in
There
jail.
is due process by all means, but the video should just go ahead and
It's
excuse
clear
that.
evidence.
Yeah,
It's clear evidence.
it was negligence on his part. It was terrible.
Yeah.
But no, I thought it was really neat that he's getting a lot of coverage, so I'm sure something will come out on the high end for the guy that got hurt.
Yeah, I hope so. I mean, not for the fact of, hey, you get hurt, get paid, but just justice.
Just
Everybody
needs to take a look at that. Also, the shit that happened in Memphis, and say, hey, we need to fucking figure this shit out because the system that we have in place is not working and it's being exposed on a regular.
Yeah. This is bugging me. I don't know, it's moved or something.
But no, I was really happy when I started seeing 11 Alive, Fox, plenty of social media platforms were sharing it.
Yeah.
And also on top of Ohio thing, that shit is just driving me nuts. They're
Oh,
just
the
brushing
spill.
that shit on the
Yeah, of
rug
course
left
they
and
are.
right.
Of course.
I didn't try digging in on it, but just I wanted to just naturally let my feed do its thing.
Yeah.
And I'm like, there's like 1 out of 50 national stories that are not nowhere near as important, and this one's getting the least amount of coverage.
Yeah, of course. I mean,
Let's all brush that shit under the rug. It's okay because you know who owns Norfolk Southern? Not us.
yeah, exactly. Some motherfucker with a lot of money that's
Yeah.
going into a campaign person's project, I
Mm-hmm.
mean, account or some shit. I mean, that's all that is.
It is.
It's just, it's such bullshit. Like I said, our justice system and everything with our.
I do like the memes that everybody's putting out about Biden. Biden went to Ukraine and Trump went to Ohio, and I'm like, not that I'm the biggest Trump supporter. Yes, I
Right.
voted for him.
But that's
I was like,
facts.
but it's facts. But he's doing that for that specific reason.
Of course.
If Biden didn't go there, would have Trump have went? Maybe.
Yeah.
And then I'm like,
But-
this is all showboating, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
He won Ohio like at 90% or some shit.
Who?
Trump did.
Oh, yeah.
They voted for him like 90% overall. And
Yeah.
I'm like, wow. So he went there to his people.
Yeah.
So the people were very welcoming when he came to town.
Yeah.
Watching the videos, and he was thanking all the people that were working and blah blah blah. He didn't say a whole lot, which I
Yeah.
thought was smart on his part.
Yeah.
Instead of going on this fucking
Yeah.
rant,
He needs
you know,
to shut his
bashing
mouth.
somebody.
Yeah, someone asked if you had a message to tell Joe Biden right now, what would it be? And he said like 3 words: "Come here."
Joe Biden.
No, yeah, fuck Joe Biden. He said like, "Come here," or "You need to be here," or something to that effect. And then turned and said, "Thank you." Turned around, and walked off. I was like, that was presidential.
Yeah.
You know, he's got a problem with running his fucking mouth, anyways. I get it to a point, but to another point, that was what he should have done and said, and that was spot on. I guess his PR, maybe he's finally listening to someone. I don't know.
I'm curious because I do think he will run. I don't.
Oh yeah, he announced
I don't.
it.
Yeah, I know, but I'm talking about. I don't know if he'll take it all the way. That's questionable right now because I don't know who's all going to be running. But we won't get into politics.
Yeah.
But what I
we're in politics.
well, I
but
know.
we're not
I just
gonna get
wanted
into
to
it.
mention that just because we covered that
Yeah,
story.
yeah.
But he. I'll get back to that. What I was gonna say. I told you that's why I can't read. I'm over here looking. Think I'm reading my pamphlet, my little
Yeah.
notepad.
Well, yeah. So as far as all that goes, man, I agree. We too many people say we need to defund, and that's not the answer. We need to fund the police.
And I don't think they're underfunded as it is because.
Yeah, I think they are 100%.
You think they're underfunded?
Yes, yes.
I think there's a lot of wasteful spending.
Oh, that's in everything.
It's true.
Everything with our tax dollars is wasteful spending. But
When I see, like, when on the way here, I saw like 15 brand new Tahoes wrapped for Bartow County Sheriff's Department sitting on some lot over there
yeah,
by the old rock quarry. And I seen them sitting there by, I guess, their maintenance shed or something. I'm like, see, right there, there's, each one of those is probably 40, 50 grand, at the rate that they buy them. Plus, they outfit them with all the electronics, strobes,
yeah,
GPS,
probably
blah, blah, blah.
$200,000 a pop.
I wouldn't say that much.
Are you
I was
kidding
thinking
me?
maybe 100, 125.
No,
That's what I was thinking.
yeah, dude,
But either way,
it's
we'll
all
say,
government contracts. You know that
well, I
shit's
know.
overpriced.
We'll just say it's 100 grand a pop.
I would say 150.
150.
I would agree to say 150.
Okay. So we'll just say there's 10 out there.
Yeah.
1.5.
Yep.
So that's a lot of damn money just sitting
Yeah.
there. And they're going through those probably every 2 years.
No.
I'm sure it's mileage
Not
based.
Bartow.
No.
No.
Well, we'll just say most police departments that are well funded,
Well
large
funded.
ones.
Yeah.
Like Bartow's on the higher side.
No, not really. We are so undermanned
Right.
compared to Cobb, and we are twice the size of Cobb. Think about how many cops you
But
see
what's
on
the
the road.
population though? That's
Fucking-
what you have
yeah.
to compare it to.
I know.
Population density and
Right.
how far is that population expanded from
Right.
the main city focal point.
Yeah, I mean they are way more populated than we are, and but still, again, just looking at the space and the amount of officers on the road, it's shit compared to anywhere local. But yeah, it is what it is. That's why we don't even do our own wrecks. GSP does the wrecks, Georgia State Patrol, and
You said
Bartow
Rex?
wrecks. Yeah,
Oh,
vehicle
Rex. Gotcha.
accidents.
Yep.
They don't even cover those. Like they'll pull up if they need assistance, they'll help. But they'll pull up, and if it's just an accident report and
I
whatever,
thought that was based on city limits and things like that.
no,
No.
well, all right. So if it's in the city limits of Cartersville PD will cover their own. But if it's in the rural area of Bartow County does not do wrecks.
Gotcha.
Georgia State Patrol does wrecks. Bartow County will pull up. No one needs medical. No one needs nothing. They'll just sit there. And if GSP pulls up and he don't need someone to direct traffic, Bartow leaves. So
Damn.
yeah, it's just way undermanned, really. But they're way
Well,
underpaid.
people are leaving because they don't want the persecution that they are getting on a regular basis for obviously
but
bad
they're
actors.
also way underpaid.
They are.
Motherfuckers start out at like $15 an hour, and they got to work in the jail for 2 years. Then they hit the road at like $15.75.
Nah, that's more than that.
No, not Bartow. It's cheap.
Sure.
I'm positive. I got a buddy that's been there 15 years.
Because I think Paulding,
Paulding pays
Is it
way
up to
more
50?
than Bartow.
I think it might be up to 50 for a patrolman,
Yeah.
and then it's like a little less than that for a jailer.
Yeah, Bartow don't get paid shit, man.
But they've been Cobb County's probably one of the highest paying,
Yeah.
but also the
Gwinnett.
most bullshit. Yeah, Gwinnett.
Alpharetta. Those two are the highest in Georgia. So, and then I think Cobb and Atlanta PD, I think they're tied. They're all up there, but still ain't shit.
Still undervalued for
Fuck
the
yeah.
job title.
If you do the job right,
Yeah.
that's the biggest thing. But yeah, I do. I think every department. I mean, they mandate once a year. About 10% of law enforcement departments do a qualification mandate twice a year. The rest of them are once a year. So that means you only have to pull your gun once a year and qualify with it.
Right.
You only have to de-escalate, escalate, or do de-escalation training and shit like that, and non-lethal training once a year.
I think they should have PT tests twice a year.
Fuck yeah, dude.
The simple
Yeah.
things, like when you see nothing against people, big women, big guys, but when you have a 300-pound cop, he's not chasing you. He's gonna shoot you first,
Yeah, I mean,
ultimately, or if you're coming at him
yeah,
with something.
yeah,
He's not agile enough.
right. No.
It's like that big guy we watched the video. He
Yeah.
was a fairly sizable dude compared to his opponent,
yeah,
and he just rolled him.
he bullied him.
Yeah, and I'm like, that's a problem.
Mm-hmm.
But PT training, it's like the military.
Yep.
Same aspect. If they want to have military like equipment,
Yeah.
SWAT vehicles,
Yeah.
all this.
And a lot of
extra
people
shit.
say that, and that is like when you were saying you think they're overfunded. They are in that aspect, right? So like Cobb County has always had some kind of a SWAT tank type, whatever. A lot of times that shit is given, it's donated
Right.
from military to government agencies.
Right, civilian agencies.
No, government agencies. Police, that's a government agency. So, and they will put I don't know exactly how it works, but they like bid on it to a point, and then if they're awarded it, they get it. It's supposed to be free, but there's tax
They
write-offs.
get their fucking tax money back.
Yeah,
and
there's
that
all kinds of bullshit with it, but essentially it's donated to the police department, right? And then the police department will outfit it with whatever equipment they want and yada yada yada. So then you get a $400,000 tank for free, essentially, and then they're going to outfit it with $150,000 worth of
I'll put our
equipment.
decals on it.
Right.
Let them know we're the police when we're rolling through the neighborhood.
Exactly. But yeah, man, it's shit like that is not needed for sure. I think, if something like that's needed, there should be, 10 of them in the whole state.
Right.
And-
Strategically placed.
Yeah, like
Hey,
GBI has it or something at each GBI office around the state. And then your local PD, like, hey, we need the fucking Ram vehicle now.
we need your special ops team here now.
So, but yeah, as far as just regular patrolmen, LE that deal with the civilian public all the time, yeah, they're way undertrained, man.
Yeah.
Definitely need way more. So, I don't know,
They're just
man.
trying to get them on the road, and that's all they're doing.
Yeah, it's like over in Europe, they're like 3 or 4 years training versus here in the States, they're somewhere between after the academy, somewhere between 6 weeks and 6 months. You'll
Half their
have
training consists of getting tea and crackers. It's
yeah,
break time, guys.
over there,
Yeah.
yeah. Tea and crumpets.
Trumpet, sorry.
Yeah, motherfucker, get it right.
No rich crackers for you motherfuckers. No
No,
carbs.
yeah. Oh man, each Ritz cracker has 2 carbs. Did I say that already? Golly, it's crazy. It's crazy. So I'm trying to stay under 20 carbs a day now.
Fuck that. I would die. I'm getting 20 carbs before I wake up.
I fucking I stopped my fast today at 10 a.m. Ate my rabbit food, and then went outside and cooked my tuna and shit, so I didn't stink up the house. And then I ate that and started my fast at 12. It was like 11:58. I walked in and I told Charlene, I was like, yeah, well, back on it. She said, you got to eat more than that a day, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, hey, calm the fuck down. I've been doing this for over a month. Like, don't freak out about it now. It is what it is. We'll see when we eat dinner. I said, just like last time I watched y'all fucking eat dinner.
Right.
I mean, and every other night. I don't know. It was funny. Side note. So, if we can figure out the logistics of it, I don't think I can get a mic in time. Well, if anything, we could do the lapel mic next weekend. Just throw it down.
Slam it.
It's fun. Yeah, all the way. Yeah, because he's off next weekend. I'm off next
Sean's
weekend.
talking about having a guest on
Yeah.
sometime in the next few episodes.
Talk about getting it rear-ended a lot. No, but yeah. So we'll figure it out. We'll talk about that after this shit.
So when are we going to
So we
start
can figure
our OnlyFans
OnlyFans,
account?
dude. Fuck that. We need to look into that idea we were talking about yesterday. I mean,
talk about it.
I'm not obviously, but
What we're talking about is
that could be a fucking huge ordeal. I need to. Speaking of that, you got to remind me when we're done with this for me to reach out to Jason about that.
because I'm sure the app side of things is fairly simple.
Yeah, I mean it's and
Splitters and all kinds of craziness.
stop it.
Yeah.
You're gonna give it away.
No. Then we might be retiring. You won't see our ugly asses anymore.
Yeah, no shit.
I'll be going on Shark Tank, selling the shit out of this thing, have him buy it out one time, and I'm out.
Yeah.
Everybody gets an Escalade.
You get an Escalade. You get an
Everybody
Escalade.
gets an Escalade.
Man, all right. So, last night,
USA. USA.
God. So, have you ever? I know you and Esty been together a long time. Me and Charlene's been together a long time. But when you were a teenager, did you ever cheat? Like, did you ever have a girlfriend and straight cheat on them?
No,
I never did.
I did.
I never did.
I didn't consider cheating, though, because we weren't married.
Well, and
Well,
that's
no,
your
I know what you're
perspective
saying.
as
I
a
know that.
kid,
But no, I did fool around.
dude.
And I got caught.
And that's what kills me about. I never did, ever. I dated the whore, and she went to Florida, and I went to a friend's wedding. I was the best man at his wedding, dude. Let me tell you, her two bridesmaids, I could have fucked both of them together. Like I was talking so much shit, we were dancing together. I was dancing with both of them, talking shit, and they was like, one was very petite, and the other one was just a little thick with huge tits. Like it was
Perfect.
It was, and I was like flirting with her. And
She's gonna
flirting
suck
with
a
her.
good dick. She's gonna ride a dick.
And I've always been a flirt, and I'm like hey, tonight the three of us need to get in the hotel room, and they were both like,
Let's all get back rubs.
they both would like look at each other and be like, all right, we're down, and I'm like, oh my gosh,
Let's go.
But I was dating somebody exclusively,
Let's go.
and I was like, I can't do that, so I never even kissed them, never no touching, no nothing, just dancing, having a good time, talking shit. And then we ended the night. I went to my fucking hotel room by myself. Sucked, right? And I thought, man. Then come to find out when we get back home that my girlfriend that I was dating that went to Florida with her friends was sucking some one dude off and fucking this other dude. And I was like,
Sweet.
dude, I could have had that.
Yeah.
And I'm an idiot. But I'm not because I've never cheated. I've dated 3 girls simultaneously, but I was completely honest. I've watched my friends like try and manage, dating
That's so much
several
shit.
girls and lying to all of them and yeah,
That's
way too
way
much
too much
drama.
bullshit.
Yeah, I didn't. Hey, I'm dating you, but I'm also dating this other girl, just so you know. I'm okay with that. Hey, I'm dating you and another girl, just so you know. Same thing. And guess what? Every one of them motherfuckers were trying to get me to leave the other girls without any drama, with being nice, catering to me. Like, it was fucking great.
I know
And
what you're talking about.
and it was like, this is so much easier than watching what my boy's doing right
Yeah,
now.
but you're just like open dating though. That was like open dating. That was like there's no
I guess.
there's
I
no
guess.
agreement between y'all.
Yeah,
Me and you were
yeah.
going steady or whatever.
But yeah. But what I'm saying is that was easier than doing the, hey, me and you are exclusive. I love you, you love me, but I'm gonna cheat on you. And the whole reason I brought this up is because one of my kids went through this, and fucking heartbroken, and that all popped off last night.
Awesome.
Wow. So,
Can't wait till those days.
dude,
I'm like, babe, don't go steady with any guy.
yeah, no shit. And
Wait till you move out and I don't have to deal with this shit.
yeah. And, and that's the difference between my daughter. I only have one, you have 2. And then the boys.
No, I have one.
Okay.
I take care of 2.
I have 2. But it just, that's the problem with like my daughter is I'm worried about, all these other boys. And as far as my sons go, I just got to worry about the one boy, right? So much easier.
So when's Connor coming out anyways?
Of the closet?
Yeah.
Never now.
No. Sorry,
He's-
Connor.
Yeah, he's got
Nobody listens to us anyways.
he's got Macy. So and that's been going real good. So he courted this girl for like 9 months. She was pretty fresh out of a
That was 8
breakup.
3/4 months too long.
Yeah. She was pretty fresh out of a long relationship breakup. So she was kind of whatever. Connor was trying, and they became good friends. But anyways, so Connor finally he stopped, tried to date this other girl. She tried to date this other dude. Both of them were catastrophic failures. And then almost instantly, they were like, I guess she realized how well my son treated her and, spoke to her. And then this douchebag she tried to date for like 2 weeks. And she realized, like, I fucked up. So she hit him up and was like, hey, I do want to be with you. And they're like, fucking.
Are you into pegging?
Puppy dog. What?
Then he's like, are you into pegging?
I need you to push this inside of me.
Yeah. But no, that was a weird thing. It was I felt like when I dated girls in middle school, high school, more high school than anything, was the worse I treated them, the more they wanted me.
Fuck yeah. I learned that too. And that's
Not like asshole-ish, of like call them names or anything.
No,
but just
playful
give them
asshole.
enough
Playful
attention
asshole.
to where they want more.
Yeah.
That sounds bad.
Yeah.
But that worked. That worked for me.
Be like, damn, you're not going to put on makeup and get dressed up today?
Nah, I wouldn't say that shit.
Oh, I do. I did all the time.
No, I would just give them enough attention to where they wanted more as soon as I left the room.
Yeah. See, I'd give them all the attention, but so much negative. But in a playful.
Bitch, you need to lose a couple pounds.
But in a playful way.
You don't have any ankles.
Be like, man, you gonna put on makeup today? I did. Oh, I'm just kidding.
Yeah,
You look
but not
good.
really.
You look good.
Yeah,
And
it's
they're
good enough
like,
for Walmart.
really? I'm like, yeah, it's fine. Come on, let's go. But
It's
just
okay. I'm trading you in.
playful asshole, and that worked because being the nice guy. It's true. Nice guys finish last.
Yeah.
Always.
Nice guys never win.
And then
I did that, and I told Misty that I ran into ex,
whores.
no,
Fucking
girls I
whores.
was into
Yeah.
as a kid. I had a huge crush on these two girls that were two friends in high school. I ran into one of them at Walmart in a garden section, and I say shit off the top of my head, and it comes out so bad, like it does. I was like, I saw her in the garden section. I did a double take. I'm like, oh, that's Erica. I'm like, hey, what's up? They go, hey James, whatever, blah blah. And I was like, how you been, whatever. And then I'm like, what are you doing for work and this and that? She's like, oh, I'm in social services. I'm like, oh, they don't make a whole lot of money, do they? I just blatantly said it like that. Now I'm like, you
Now
sound
you're
like a complete dickhead.
now you're belittling her and talking down to
Yeah.
her. Now she
But
wants
what
you.
I meant to say, what I really wanted to say was like, that's awesome that you're doing that because that's not a profitable business. It's
Right.
more or less a civil service almost.
Right.
You get paid almost like nothing, but you get
Right.
paid mediocre.
But that's an honorable job you're doing. Good
Yeah.
job.
And I said, I was like, that's the way it came out. And I'm like, oh, fuck. And like her attitude changed and we said a few more words and I said bye.
And
I'm like, I'm
she
an
thought
asshole.
about you for 2 weeks straight. She
Yeah,
was
I
like,
doubt it.
I love him.
Yeah. I wish you would ask me out and quit being such a pussy in high school.
Yeah, exactly.
No, I don't really see her during PE. And I just had the hots for her. She's a tall girl like me.
Yeah.
And she was tall and she was blonde, pretty, cute, nice, whatever.
Yeah.
But no, I just never had the balls to ask her out for some reason. I thought she was like way out of my league.
Oh man, I learned at a young age that no one's out of your league.
Yeah, and I did too. But acting and saying is two different things in high
Yeah.
school for me.
Well, I got to the point where I didn't give a fuck. It was like, what's the worst you gonna say is no, you know? Oh well, move on, keep
Yeah.
trucking. And
I got a shift at McDonald's tonight. I'm not worried about it.
you're so stupid. I've had a couple more people say something about that. Like, man, wish I got a blowjob in the back of McDonald's.
A strawberry milkshake afterwards.
I'm like, yeah, strawberry yogurt splash. That's another story. Did I ever tell you about that? Oh my god, you don't remember that? I had to tell you. I don't know. One time, a long time ago, I was working at Mouse then because it was a big joke around Mouse. Um, I just quit drinking Mountain Dew, and then I drank at least a 12-pack of Mountain Dew a day. It was a lot, and I quit. I was like, I've got to quit drinking this much soda. I've got to. It's going to make me a fat bastard one day. So, all right, I'm going to stop drinking Mountain Dew altogether. So I stopped, and like a week later, I was fucking jerking off one day, and there was blood in my semen. And I was like, what the fuck?
Damn.
I got to go to the doctor. So I went to the doctor, and he's like, you change anything in your diet? Yeah, I quit drinking a 12-pack of Mountain Dew a day.
10,000 less calories a day.
And he was like, that could be it. What? He said it could have shocked your body and whatever and popped a blood vessel because of
Whatever.
yeah, and I was like, there's no way quit drinking Mountain Dews is making blood in my semen. It didn't happen again. I've rubbed one out a whole bunch over the next like 2 weeks to see.
The last few days.
Yeah.
It's still good.
But yeah, so it was the joke. I'm giving Charlene strawberry yogurt splash.
Ugh.
But yeah, it was weird. How the fuck
never
did we
had
even
that.
get to that? But
I got some stories, but I'm not. They're gonna be gross. I need to wait to have a few drinks. When we can do a drinking episode. Yes, don't you spit that out, boy.
I didn't. I took it like a champ. Oh God, that wrong pipe.
Spit it back at me.
Wrong old. Oh man, that was rough. So yeah, I don't know. We need to do it.
Hey,
Not-
interesting fact.
Not in the middle of the day. What?
Trump was in military school.
Was he?
Yeah, did you know that?
No. Fuck the orange
Did
man.
you know that
No, he's bad.
motherfucker's almost as old as Biden is?
Yeah.
I didn't know that.
I did know that.
Just by physical appearance. I never thought to look him up.
I mean, look how much money he's making.
Biden is like father time, and
Right.
Trump is like fat father's cousin. But no, I was watching Rogan, and they're doing Protect Our Parks last episode.
Yeah.
And someone brought it up. I was like, really? And so I had to pull up a screen image and see him and his I think he went to West Point. Was it? Oh, maybe the other one. Either way,
East Point.
East Point. Yeah, he was in his dress blues and everything. He looked good.
Yeah.
It looks like a World War One photo.
Right.
And I was like, holy shit, that really ages him.
Yeah.
When you take into account for what he looks like now to then. He's a strapping young cat.
Yeah, that was then.
Yeah, it's
This
many
is
years
now.
ago. It was funny. I wonder if it was his doing of going to military school or his dad.
I'm sure it was his dad. I mean, his dad's what started off his wealth. He gave him $1 million. That's all I'm ever going to give you. This is it. Like, fuck, why couldn't I have a dad do that?
Sure, I'll be back.
Yeah.
But he could have blown it and not made anything of it, but he
Yeah,
did
but-
something with it.
But he was raised under, a businessman, right? Saw that and,
He had access to everything under the sun.
yeah, resources,
Yeah.
et cetera, et cetera.
Having those connections is what makes
Could
a
you
difference.
imagine? I couldn't. I mean,
What, having money?
like that. Just
Fuck you, money?
being raised from wealth like that, and then when you're 21, whatever it was, hey son, here you go. Here's $1 million. That's all I'm ever gonna give you. Start your life out and make it right.
It's post-dated, Dad.
Well,
For when I'm 40.
yeah. So, money's coming. Make it work.
Okay. I'm going to go to military school, Dad,
Yeah.
because
It was after military school.
probably.
So,
Sorry, Dad.
God.
God.
I'm not gonna tell you again, boy.
Okay.
But are we role playing again, like upstairs?
We can.
Oh,
Should we cut the camera on?
we already have it rolling, baby.
Oh, no, we don't have to stop.
Casting couch, casting table.
Yeah, so we'll have to figure out the mic situation for him coming in. He's got a cool story that I'm unaware of. Sean tried to spill the beans, and I said, nope.
No. I just told you an overview or
Yeah.
a headline.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
And it was his manager from McDonald's.
It's not my manager from McDonald's, but she did suck a good dick.
She's coming in to refresh us.
No. And the one I was talking about in the break room was Spring. She was the coworker, not the manager. Dude. Man, I got so many girls. I talked to so many girls into blowing me back then. It was so easy.
I didn't get that many blowjobs.
Dude, I got so many.
I still don't.
I don't now either.
It's weird.
Oh, yeah.
The trend continues.
Well, my trend came to a halt. It was like,
Man, that wasn't my thing. I don't know why.
oh, it was me. The biggest
I've
thing.
gotten plenty of bad blowjobs. I know that.
Yeah, but the biggest thing was
And the story is true. Big girls do suck dick good.
yeah.
Not that I know.
When I was 16, 17, AIDS was a big talk. So I was stupid and dumb and young. I thought, man, if they just suck my dick, I can't get AIDS, right? So I was talking girls into blowing me left and right instead of fucking them because I was scared to get AIDS and I wanted to bust a nut.
Would you trade out the favors?
Nah,
Or just
fuck
blowjob,
no.
blow and go?
Fuck no. I was a dick.
Was it like what was that Jonah Hill movie where he's going on the babysitter one where he was a babysitter? I forgot the name. I think it's called Babysitter or something.
I haven't seen it.
Where the opening scene is some chick laying back on her bed, just chilling. Then she's like, it's like that, and then she's done. Then Jonah Hill comes up, and he's like, "How was that?" He's like, "It was good." He's like, "So you want to return the favor?" She's like, "Oh, I got shit to do."
Gotta go. Bye.
And then she randomly says, "Like my mom was right. Big boys do suck, give good head." I was like, "Damn."
Ah, that's
It was
funny.
ruthless.
Oh, that's funny.
It was a really good movie, though. It's funny. You gotta watch that.
All right. So, dude, I'm gonna quit taking your word of advice for anything.
That is a
And
terrible idea.
and
Just by
does
the way,
and so does the listeners, because nugget porn, you are a sick fuck, dude. You're a sick fuck. If y'all
don't
haven't,
ruin it yet.
why?
Everybody's got a.
It's already been a week.
Oh man.
That is.
Well, we got some new viewers. Nugget porn.
We got 2.
Why don't you put a link on the page directly to a video?
www.hot. I don't know. What is
You
it?
probably saved it.
Yeah, I did. I
You
did.
saved it, bookmark it.
I was like, Yeah, that's what I meant. Golly, I was like, what the
But yeah, kids are
fuck?
watching that.
That what?
I didn't know it was a thing. That's how I felt old. Like we were talking about this the other day. Like call Cameron or Connor or one of the other teenagers help you out, figure something out. So we're at that age now. You are more than I am,
Fuck you, bitch.
but I'm definitely like I have to ask my daughter sometimes like how the hell did you get through this? And
Hey,
I'm like
hey,
wow I
sweetheart,
am feeling
show me what nugget porn
yeah
is.
yeah. How do you pull up that internet stuff?
Yeah, Daddy needs a good porn website. Can you
Yeah
recommend one to me?
yeah
Here, just go ahead and punch it in.
yeah.
It's
It's like don't worry, Dad. I
bookmark.
got these saved right here.
Yeah. What the fuck? What is
But
BBC? Why is
did you
my
show
dog?
Charlene?
No,
Oh
no.
man,
I
we gotta
will.
do reaction
I
videos.
will. Golly. Oh man.
She's like, ooh, I like that. Save that, Sean. I'm like, well, I can't use this for the podcast now. It's weird.
Oh
But
shit.
the triple amputee or quadruple,
Yeah.
that's rough. Hey, you gotta make a living.
Wow. Yeah, I
So back to our
guess.
OnlyFans account.
Yeah,
So I
dude.
really do want to start one. Like no shit.
And just being stupid on it.
No, like, do something random.
Man, I thought, and I'm not gonna say it here. I'll tell you.
Like we can make it to where I just rub your arm. It was like 5 minutes of arm rubbing. People fucking are in that shit.
Yeah, I thought of some other stuff.
Oh, I have too.
I thought
Trust
of
me.
some fucked up stuff, but it's not fucked up at all. That's the greatest.
What's not fucked up about it?
It's
Please go
not.
in detail.
It's nothing to do with pornography at all, but it's sexually
Explicit.
no.
No
It's
nudity.
no none. That's what I'm saying. It's 100% like just, but it's referencing sexual things. I'll explain it off air because if we're really gonna do it, it's great content. I don't want someone else to steal it.
Yeah. Not stealing
But
our ideas.
yeah,
We're working on this. Become
we're working on
millionaires,
our own
people.
millionaire fucking idea. Get your
Yeah.
own bitches. But yeah, I just thought, man, that'd be fucking great. And what would be funny is if people start subscribing, like buying this shit up. And
Kind of like our other idea.
yeah, yeah, I really think that's a good one. Like, I really am gonna reach out to him and see what we can do about that because that's probably be something.
Yeah.
But but then it'd be a three-way deal. I mean, partnership.
No, just buy out the rights for it. Pay him for his time, design time.
You need that up front.
We'll just get a number put together.
Yeah, thousands.
Figure it out.
Yeah. Anyways, yeah, we will. But
Because I'm balling like that, bitch.
Yeah.
Write a check.
I know you are.
Well, how many zeros you need on it?
Yeah.
Yeah. How many zeros you need on there, sir?
I need Trump's dad to fucking just
Right.
stroke that $1 million check. We'll be good.
Is he still alive?
I don't know. I doubt it.
No.
Trump's almost
Oh,
70.
Yeah.
His dad would be
No, he's
like,
over 70.
he's like 72,
Ain't he older?
71. I don't fucking know. Look it up.
Damn it. We should know this.
76.
You're the fanboy.
76. I'd say 78.
How old is Trump? 76.
Yep.
46.
What?
And he has a 16-year-old. That's what's weird.
76. He is a 16-year-old.
And his wife's 52. Joe Biden's fucking 80.
Yeah.
Barack 61. Holy cow! I would have guessed he's older. Nancy's 82. DeSantis is 44. Putin's 70.
DeSantis is 44. That dude's only 2 years older than me.
And he's a fucking governor. Step your game up, son.
Golly.
It's like what's his name? Green Bay Packers.
I don't fucking know.
Not Brett Favre. Damn it. He's a year older than me. And this motherfucker's NFL
Yeah.
doing his thing. I was like, I am seriously fucking up in life.
Most NFL is 20s, bro.
Well, I know. I'm just saying he's that old and he's so
Still
well
in it.
accomplished.
Yeah.
He's been playing damn it, what is his name?
Hey, you got Google at your
I know,
fingertips,
except
bitch.
I want my brain to work.
It
This
doesn't.
thing makes us stupid.
Yeah.
Green Bay Packers quarterback. But he's been at Aaron Rodgers. He's 38 years old.
Wow.
and he has been working. He has been at a high level of a quarterback for
Years.
well over 10 or 15 years,
Yeah.
and that's kind of unheard of.
Just natural.
Yeah.
Natural athlete.
But if you look at him, I would have guessed he's in his 40s
Wow.
because he is grayed up. Like
Well,
his beard is extremely gray.
Fucking, that's a rough
Well, it's
sport.
stress. Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
The
it's
amount
a
of
rough
stress.
sport.
Yeah.
So,
But he caught so much shit about the whole COVID thing because he didn't want to get the vaccine. One, he has asthma. He has some other stuff, which is weird. He has asthma and plays football. It's not like he doesn't run or anything.
yeah.
But no, he pushed back on the NFL for the COVID shot and this and that, and they just ripped him apart on the media. And he's like, I don't give a fuck what y'all say. And the NFL tried to, handle him in a sense of peer pressure, and he said no.
Good.
Still no.
Good for him.
Mm-hmm. But he got so much heat for it because they almost mandated it for the NFL.
Wow.
And he just pushed back, which there's other players, but he was like one of the highlights of it
Good.
because he's such a well-known star.
Good for him.
Yep.
Good job, Aaron.
Aaron Rodgers, he's a man.
Hell yeah.
But no, him being 38, I'm like, look at me.
Loser.
I haven't been doing shit.
Fucking loser.
I'm out here building a house,
Yeah.
and he's over here collecting checks. Rubbing ball.
Rubbing two sticks together, trying to fucking make a 2x4.
Mm-hmm. They don't go together like this.
Oh man. So yeah, thanks again for letting me drop a hammer on your nuts.
Yeah, no problem.
I mean, working on the Tahoe.
Yeah, I'm here. My shoulder, if you noticed in the video, I'm still got this damage. My rotator cuff is not right, and it probably won't be. So you're about to get another claim on your insurance, by the way.
Oh God. They're just gonna fucking completely block you from even contacting them.
Probably.
Yeah. That's alright.
But I did reach out to the people that hit my truck, FedEx. A little update on that.
Oh.
I let it go. I was been so busy.
All
I
right,
just
it's been like a month or longer.
Yeah, it's been about 5 weeks.
Yeah.
And I hit them up. They sent someone out. Yada yada yada. I was like, hey, just following up with you. Left him a voicemail. He texted me later that night because it's a contracting business.
Yeah.
Mom and pop setup. And he's like, yeah, I'm working on it. He's like, I'm either going to order it Thursday or Friday of this week. I didn't hear nothing back. And I told him, I said, I just want to make sure it's the right fucking color because there's 2 different whites that they offer in this particular model. And I want to make sure it's the high-end tailgate, not the basic tailgate, just because I'm going to get what I want. Get what needs to be replaced.
Well, I mean, what it has.
Yeah, what it has.
Right.
And I sent him a picture of it, and they're like, oh, it's not that bad. I'm like, I just let it be. And I was like, yeah, we're not getting out of this by saying it's not that bad, and I could throw some Bondo on it and paint it and call it good.
No, it's aluminum.
Yeah, we're not doing this.
Nope.
But I didn't want to tell them that I want to put a standard tailgate back on it, but I figured they'd just write me a check and...
Yeah, but if they're wanting to fucking do it, fine, y'all can do it.
Yeah. But they're like, we're not ordering a tailgate, and I'm thinking, well, who the fuck's going to put it on? Not that I can't put a tailgate on, but it is a heavy-ass tailgate.
I'm sure,
It's
with
very
all the
heavy.
shit in it.
But I'm like, who's supposed to put it on? You sending your FedEx guy out here to put it on for me?
Yeah, that ain't happening.
Yeah. So
Wow. What cheap fucks.
I don't know what they're doing. But I didn't hear nothing back, so I'm going to reach out to them Monday and see what the fuck's going on, because it's Sunday again here.
Yeah. So yeah, I got the, again, motor mounts done, exhaust done. My sensor came in. I put that in, so no more check engine light. I can remote start again. Thank you. Oh, man.
It wouldn't let you do it?
No.
That?
No. Think about it. If there's a catastrophic issue with your engine to cause a check engine light, it's not going to let you remote start it to sit there and run and overheat or whatever the problem is. So it's a safety feature, which is cool. But throughout the cold mornings, I couldn't go out there and remote start. So like it
But
worked.
you think it'd let you do it. Well, I guess it's saved in the ECM on the initial startup.
Yep. So it's not going to work. So I would have to go out there and crank the motherfucker up, come back in, change. But yeah, so now I can do that, and I just ordered those gears for the mirrors and the vinyl to cover the chrome on the mirrors. So
I did order white LEDs for my mirrors.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. God damn, that thing's expensive.
What'd you order?
Just the replacement caps, like $200.
Oh, LED caps and shit.
Yeah.
Oh, I got you.
Because they're clear already, but they just retrofit them with white LEDs, and they're sequential.
I got you.
But I was like, this is nuts for some covers.
Yeah.
And I got disassembled the entire thing.
Well, it's because you got fucking big money truck.
New shit.
Yeah. You got that big baller ass truck.
Well, the side marker lights were like $50. And I was like, okay, I ain't bad. I can do that.
Yeah.
But the cab lights are $500-$600.
Yeah.
So those are gonna be on standby.
So, have you ever dealt with Hypertech brand?
The programming?
Yeah.
It's garbage. Yeah.
Really? All right, never mind then.
They're all box tunes. They're not worth the money if they're.
Why is it garbage then? I mean, if it does what you want it to do and it's not.
It does and doesn't. Like you could do things, but as far as power, for the money that you have invested in it, it's not worth the return.
$300.
It's not worth the return.
$300. So you can go and get a tune done for $300 somewhere.
No,
Exactly.
but it's going to be 25% of what a $600 tune would be, as far as performance wise. That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, maybe.
I look at the return.
Yeah, I know, but I'm not trying to fucking build a race truck.
No, but you want a good, clean, efficient tune.
Yeah.
Like go jump in yours and go jump in mine and see what the driving characteristics are like.
I blow yours away.
I know. But that's the whole thing is like, it woke mine up. I feel like it was a 100 horsepower increase.
Yeah.
It wasn't, but it felt like it because it was running so bad.
Yeah.
So I could imagine if you did the same thing with yours, it'd be the same thing.
Right. Maybe. I just don't want to do too much. I don't want, like, too much pressure. I don't want to go overboard with the tuning aspect.
No, you're not. They're just going to do a driving tune on pump gas.
Oh, okay.
It'd be simple enough. Go
Alright.
drive it over there to leave it with them for a few days, pick it up.
Yeah, I've never had, besides my motorcycle, I've never had anything tuned. I've always bought the fucking plug and
Right.
play and, like, jet and shit like that.
Yeah.
And that's,
And it's okay. It's there. It's there for people that don't have access or knowledge about other
Right.
things. But in my eyes, it'd be like me sticking a super chips on my truck outside
yeah.
or one at home.
Yeah. Well,
It's garbage.
I know that is. I've used those. They don't,
You'll probably get like 10 or 15%. But Hypertech's same thing. It's just box tunes.
but it's, I don't know. It's a whole big thing with a fucking,
Don't
okay.
get it.
All right.
It's a waste of money.
All
I'll
right.
set you up with a guy.
It reminded me of the Smarty tune. Yeah, but I don't want to spend $600 fucking dollars.
Well, just wait an extra 2 or 3 months and.
Well, I mean, it's not that I can't afford it. It's just
No,
I'm
it's
cheap.
just like, whenever you're at that point where you want to buy it, just say, okay, well, now let's wait 2, 3 more months. Pull out a little $20 here, $20 there, and before you know it, you'll have it, and you won't even notice missing it.
Okay.
That's just the way I would go
I'll
about
do
it.
20 here and 20 there and just,
Drop a bill.
yeah, no. But, yeah, I get what you're saying. I get it.
At the end of the day, you're going to get more for your money.
Yeah, more bang for the buck.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just cheap.
It's like the conversion stuff,
I'm just cheap.
right?
Yeah.
It's like, I'm a cheap ass, too.
Yeah, no shit. Yeah.
That's kind of the way I look at it. Is like, for what
But
get
you
for the
also
dollar.
we both like very nice things, and we're cheap
Have
as
expensive
fuck.
taste. and-
Yes.
yeah.
So
That's
always,
why it was hard for me to buy a nice truck
yeah,
because it's getting fucked up left and right.
yeah,
I'm rough on stuff, on
Yeah.
everything I own.
yeah. Fuck yeah, you are.
Very rough. Yeah, look at that screen protector.
Oh, that's. I don't know how many phones I've seen you go through.
Tons.
Bluetooth.
Yeah, I drop them, which I do metal work, and that's half the problem with the phones is the mics and the speakers. They have magnets in them, and metal shavings, the dust. When I'm grinding, it gets in everything. You probably
Dude,
cut your fingers.
I had no.
Oh.
I had a fucking piece of metal. I guess it was
How'd
with,
you like that video I sent you?
with the threads. Oh, that
That's
was
where it poked me.
yeah. That's awesome.
That shit sucked.
I had a piece that was about half as long as that, just sticking out of my thumb. After I got done and washed my hands, I didn't even realize it. And I came in and I was rubbing on Charlene's back. She goes, "What is that?" Scratching at my back. I'm like, "It's probably just my rough hands. I'm working on a car, whatever. Shut up." She was like, "No, I'm serious." So I was like, "The fuck is that?" And I got my light out. I was like, "Oh." Showed her. I was like, "It's this little piece of metal."
Metal shard.
Yeah. It was probably from the threads.
But you know that wire that was in me is what got me in the eye.
Oh, yeah. That's awesome.
When me and Misty met, I had a eye patch on. I was working on Steve Mitchell's barge down
Oh,
in the
wow.
sand pit with zero.
Back in the day.
Yeah, back in the day, I was using a wire wheel cleaning something off like a dumbass,
Yep.
dumb kid, and one of those wire wheel went straight in my eyeball, and I didn't know it. And every time I blinked, it was cutting the backside of my eyelid open.
Fuck.
That shit sucked. That was probably the worst night I have ever slept, ever.
Let's see here. I'm gonna play on your phone for a second. Oh, there's
Okay.
porn.
Yeah,
Oh,
there is
just kidding.
porn.
Let's
Little mini nuggets.
oh my god. Oh shit.
Daddy, would you like some nuggets?
No, no. Oh, and one of the things pulled up, and it was completely random. Some dude, like, with the camera pointing down at his crotch, and he had a fucking little McDonald's thing with a whole bunch of chicken nuggets and his penis right in the middle of it. I was like, this is not what James meant, I hope. That was like one of the images, first things
That's
that popped
awesome.
up, and I was like, oh my god.
So what'd you do? What'd you do? Google nugget porn?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, and
You didn't go like a porn website and type it in?
I did because it was like
You get unfiltered.
I think this is, but maybe this or maybe it's this. It was like a variety. So I was like, fuck it. I just went to Nix or XX, and
One of these websites.
I don't know, one of them. Yeah, I don't. But anyways, I went to it and I typed it in the search bar, and then it pulled up. I was like, oh my gosh, James, your name.
When I saw that shit,
Oh, holy shit.
that was the highlight of the party.
Oh, wow. Oh, you can keep those parties to yourself. Oh, we are. Let me go back to that. Because I was just thinking. Okay, it's the next weekend. On when we're doing the next Bunko night here.
Hmm.
So,
What's that?
2 weeks. Just trying to figure out the logistics of having Fro on. That's his name, by the way. Fro.
Fro.
Yeah.
We had a guy named Jufro, which I think I already told that story.
That's pretty racist.
It is. But he was Jewish and he had afro.
I think Fro's Jewish.
Yeah.
And yeah, when he lets his hair grow out, it's an afro.
Mm.
But
He has that Seth Rogen look.
yeah,
Little fro. Little curly Sue.
yeah. And
Travis's hair is that way.
really,
His very coarse hair.
yeah, yeah. Fro's beard's really coarse. He's got a bigger beard than me, manly. Drives a
So
Harley.
I'm gonna look like a 12-year-old
Yeah.
sitting here with y'all.
Yeah,
Hey guys, I want to play.
yeah. We both did that EMT class together. Oh, speaking of that, I signed
Did he
up.
finish it unlike you?
Fuck you, no. Only one dude finished it, or is certified. We all finished the class. Fuck you, bitch. So the class portion.
Stating facts. I'm sorry, Sean.
The class portion's done. Are all of us past the physical portion? So you once you get done with that, then you have fuck. It's your hands-on national registry testing. I forget exactly the way it was worded. And then you have a book or a testing, like regular bullshit test. So there's a two-part. So the first part we did the day after class was over. So everyone passed that. So, yeah. So I got like 75 days. I need to get on there and schedule it.
Make it happen.
I'm fucking procrastinating.
Yeah, I'm bad about it too.
I hate this.
Kind of like logos and signs for here and making stuff look pretty. Oh, and thank y'all for ones that do listen, have gone through and liked my business pages. I do appreciate it and been sharing it. Super appreciative of that because time is money and money's time. And I'm building a house and an empire. And it ain't with this podcast.
Yeah. No, but I mean, we started this just for,
Yeah, we're having fun.
yeah, fuck it.
It's
So,
bullshit. Oh, I did. One of my little girls, Abigail's soccer coaches, randomly said before I set my chair up at practice, like, "You're a brave man," and I was like, "Huh?" He was like, "You're a brave man for your podcast, for people being able to see you." I was like, "Okay," and I was waiting for him to go in on why,
yeah.
but he kind of just left that there and then started practicing with the girls, and I was like, "Okay," I didn't take it, negative or positively. I was like, "I'm not sure what he meant by that, but okay."
And you sat down, you were like, fuck you, douchebag.
No, it was just
No,
like
no,
I was
I
like,
get it. Because a lot of times,
because we're unfiltered, we speak
Yeah,
our minds, we give no shits, and he's a guy that believes very much so in how corrupt our government is.
Yeah.
He's a hard, I won't say hardcore, because I haven't had a lot of conversations, but the few I have had with him about conspiracies and things like that
yeah,
with our government, and
he believes they do the dirty shit that we know they fucking
yeah,
do.
we all know
Just-
they do it, and they normalize it to where we're not been out of shape about it when it becomes true and
Right.
blatant.
Comes to fruition.
Yeah.
But
But no, it was interesting. He told me that, and I was like, I'm not sure what he meant by that, but I was like, I'm not running for the presidency anytime soon, so I'm good.
yeah, and I mean, I had a buddy. I think it was right after the first podcast, the introduction one, and you said something about 12-year-old boys' buttholes or something, and he texted me and was like, "Hey man, you shouldn't talk about 12-year-old boys' buttholes." I said, "Well, I guess you shouldn't listen then, because there's gonna be more of that."
Yeah.
But it's taboo. I get it, but at the same sense, it's in comedy.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not like telling stories of
Yeah,
when
we're not
we
talking about.
did something.
Yeah, when I was 14, this little boy came over.
Yeah, no.
No.
I mean, or last
And I
week,
wasn't 14. I was
this
12.
14-year-old boy came over. But
I was 36.
yeah, but it's not like,
I had leaky pipes, and he fixed them.
he made it stop leaking.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, but I get it on that aspect. It's like we could do this, put cartoon characters as the photo of the page, and not do the video aspect on YouTube, and not give our real names
Yeah.
or our last names, and we could say all kinds of shit and never really get any true blowback. But we're not saying anything malicious. We're just joking.
Yeah.
So we don't give a fuck.
This is our sense of humor.
Yeah, so it's like, here,
Get
see
the fuck
us.
out of here.
Yeah, and our pictures are, whatever here. So, speaking of which, let's get a little photo up here. Hold on, let's do another one. There you go. Send those to me before midnight this time, bitch.
Got it. Well, we didn't finish till like 11.
Yeah, I know, it was late that night. But yeah, man. Ordered that shit for the Tahoe, and then next week I think I'm gonna do the dash. Oh, I put my fucking camera back on the windshield after it was tinted. Fuck, man, it's stuck on crooked. I'm afraid to try and take it off.
What, suction cup?
No,
Glued on?
double stick tape, that industrial 3M shit you put molding on the side of your car with.
Why didn't you put it on your dash?
Because it has to be up high, the way the camera is. So if I put it on the dash, it'll be too low, and the hood and shit will be blocking.
What if you double stick taped it to the back of the rearview mirror?
No, my rearview mirror is big and contoured because it's got all the electric shit in there, and that thing's way too heavy.
Gotcha.
It's got a front and a forward-facing camera and a screen. So.
Gotcha.
And it's done deal now. It's already stuck the fuck on.
Oh, okay, it's there forever.
Yeah. So, the guy told me that tinted it that I can put it up after at least a week. So I waited till yesterday. So it's 10 days.
Do you like it being tinted?
Yes. Yes.
It's nice, ain't it?
Yeah. I've got to tint my front windows. I realized that. And then I'm gonna go ahead and do a strip on the top, just so this doesn't look tinted. If there's a strip up there, it won't look tinted.
It probably won't, considering the car's black.
Yeah.
I was worried about that on the Tahoe. It's a night and day difference.
Yeah. That's nice. I've only driven it twice.
Convenient, especially in the summertime.
Yeah.
When the sun's out and you have
Yeah.
to wear sunglasses.
Yeah.
Like, I like it because I don't mind wearing sunglasses, but in a car, when you're sitting there for an hour or two,
Yeah.
I don't know, it gets old. Good?
Man, this feels good. Just not being tight in my clothes anymore. I'm so used to, like,
Having
every
a
time I
shift.
adjust to shift it, and I keep doing it this past couple weeks, and it's like, I don't need to. I don't know. It's different.
I don't have a problem.
Fuck you.
I can't relate.
I know.
Clothes fall off me.
Yeah. I can't wait till I can say that.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm almost there, I guess.
Well, if you get on that
Jenny Craig, that
No.
shit's old.
no.
White diet.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I've tried to hit a couple people up, and they're like, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't mess with drugs.
I must have ship. I'll be back. I'll be in the bathroom.
Yeah. No, I'm just kidding.
I got long.
I seriously,
pinky
did I
finger
tell
now.
you, I seriously thought about ordering some
Can you order that online?
wind straw. Yeah.
Wind straw?
Yeah.
No, I don't think it's legit though. Wind straw.
Winstraw is a real fucking
It's a steroid, the
yeah.
antibiotic steroid. Yeah,
Right.
I know what it is.
Oh, you're saying you don't think it's legit, but I know a dude I can get it here.
Oh yeah,
So I really thought about getting some, but
you can.
2 cycles is like $400 some dollars. I don't need to spend that kind of money on. I'm too cheap.
Yeah,
I just keep starving myself with
you
this
gotta
diet.
buy that tune first.
Yeah, no shit. Oh man.
That's the easy route. I'd
Yeah.
say get that stuff once you hit a plateau.
I'm not getting that shit. I'm not doing none of that. Man, it's funny because 5 minutes after I was talking to Charlene about the whole dieting and whatever, I walk in there and I was doing something. My phone fucking popped up Apple News about this new dieting medication that's out. They, it's like taking over and whatever. And I'm like, stop fucking listening to me, bitch.
It's like the cameras, the security cameras I ordered.
Yeah.
I was telling the guy that came out and did videography for me.
Yeah.
Which, by the way, if you need someone to do real estate, aerial shots, or anything like that, you can hit up my dude Steve. He's going to be starting. It's a new business for him, but he's been doing it for quite a while. It's under the radar. I'm gonna help him out, getting a Facebook page set up and so on.
As soon as you do that, we'll put a link in.
Yeah, I'll put a link on it, but it's gonna be it's not up yet, but it will be drone crazy.
Oh, that's
Something,
cool.
yeah.
Yeah.
He just spit it out at me. I was like, that sounds perfect.
Yep.
Yeah, it's perfect. But he's yeah, I think he's FAA approved.
Yeah.
Something like that.
FAA.
Yeah.
Same thing as planes and shit.
Mhm.
It's for aerial.
That stuff's so stupid with drones. Like, if you were doing it, like he was telling me the ins and outs on getting flight approval near like Dobbins and stuff like that, because he's done remodel projects, commercial projects, and things like that. He's telling me what all the hoops he jumps through. Yeah. As far as applying, the time that he wants to fly, where he's gonna be at, what's that exact address, all this bullshit.
How high, the altitude,
Yeah.
all that shit.
And I'm like, that is nuts. I could get it if the damn drone was the size of this table and weighed 500 pounds.
Yeah.
But if a plane hits a regular drone, it is not going to interfere with anything.
If it goes in the motor, yeah, it'll blow.
Maybe, but a bird can too.
I mean, true.
Yeah.
But a bird will see a plane and try and get the fuck out of the way.
Not in the movies I've watched.
A drone's like being controlled by you if you don't see it because you're looking here.
Yeah, but I don't think. I'm sure there are drones that get up that high, but.
Oh, yeah, they do. Thousands of feet.
Right.
It's crazy.
But it's not the ones you buy at Sam's Club.
No, I don't know.
They probably go up 1,000 feet, maybe.
I don't
if
know.
that.
But,
I should have brought that memory card. I could have showed you videos. It was really cool.
Oh, you were supposed to, you douchebag.
Yeah, I forgot. The aerial shots of us
Listen,
building the house before we got it decked and everything. It was really cool because he started from like the ridge cap.
Started from the bottom, now he's
And
here.
then he went all the way up and did like a spiral thing. And I was like, that's pretty neat.
Yeah.
Stupid shit that entertains me.
Oh, yeah.
Well, where were we at on timer?
Anytime now.
Okay.
I mean, it's a good one. This will be a short week.
Yeah.
Just kind of updating everybody on our lives and touching base a little bit here and there, and how fucking high schoolers cheat. There's a picture of the cheater in a bed with two other people from the opposite sex.
Awesome.
Yeah. Not doing anything,
Just laying there.
but kinda. No, like this person was turning to hide from the camera, and this person, the cheater, was
My guy's like, yeah.
like turning to hide from the camera. It was like, huh? Yep, that's that. So
Yeah, as far as cheating goes, I won't say I did it out of spitefulness. It was more or less I took advantage of the situation.
opportunity.
Yeah.
You had an opportunity. You were like,
I'm
choo
like, yeah.
choo.
Yeah, I went in on it, and
Hell yeah.
did I feel bad afterwards? Yeah, I did.
Yeah, but as a kid,
But it's being a dumb kid and making poor decisions.
right?
Simple
As a
that.
kid too, you don't think it's that dramatic or that whatever.
I'm not married. We're good.
Right? Yeah.
This is a bullshit high school relationship.
And a lot of times it was in our day, it was dudes mentality too. Like, fuck, we're not whatever. The girl's head over heels. The dude, you love the girl, but you think, we're not married, we're not whatever. It's not that big of a deal. Nowadays, everyone's a whore, not just men,
Mm-hmm.
right? So, not players, right? But girls and guys are whores now. They're fucking the same
Because
sex.
it's
They're fucking
advertised as being
okay,
cool and,
right?
you know,
And then all
it's
these
more
little
accepting
tinny
because,
bopper shows.
yeah, it's all these, fucking
It's
teen
more
mom
accept.
shit. This
Yeah,
teen mom shit drove me fucking nuts
yeah,
watching that shit.
yeah,
I'm like, which is reality TV,
yeah.
reality.
Right.
But I'm like, this is so wrong on so many levels. Like, we're
Yep.
advocating that it's okay, not that it's
To
not
get knocked
okay,
up
but get
in
knocked up
high
in high
school.
school at,
It's not
adolescent
okay.
age.
I mean, you shouldn't.
Yeah, you shouldn't,
You should get
but we're advertising it like this is cool.
right.
This is
But
cool.
but
This
it's
this is
but it's the same thing with advertising of I can just get an abortion if I get
yeah,
pregnant.
yeah.
I mean, how'd you get pregnant?
I slipped and fell on your dick.
Right, exactly. It's like no, you were fucking. What's the outcome of fucking kids?
Mm-hmm.
Like, don't if you don't want to have
It's
kids,
drinking and
don't
driving.
fuck.
Yeah.
Right.
If you don't want a DUI, don't drink and drive.
Or you don't want to die or kill someone, don't drink and drive.
Which the last time after we left here, we did it in having to call on somebody. I am that guy, by the way. If I see someone drastically driving impaired,
yeah,
I'll call.
I did,
Yeah.
dude.
They were fucked up, whatever
uh,
they were on, because they were back and forth.
This was fuck. It was forever ago. Probably 10 years ago, maybe. I was driving everywhere, so I paid for my wife and my sister to take a gun training course, right? And
This is before you were into it.
yes, it was when I was doing competitive shooting and stuff. But they had a local female only course, and so I paid for them to take a class. And my sister borrowed someone's gun that was a 40 cal, and I didn't have enough ammo for her to take the class. I think I don't know. So, anyways, I was driving to WalMarts like all over the place at like 10 o'clock at night, and they quit selling then, like 10 o'clock or some shit.
Mm-hmm.
And anyways, I ended up getting a buddy that had some, and he brought it over. But I was leaving Barrett Parkway Walmart, coming back home. I drove at every Walmart I know all the way to Barrett, and I was like, fuck it. So came up Barrett, got north on 41, and this car is driving all the way up Barrett with no headlights on. And then turn on 41 going north, there's no more street lights every 50 feet, so you could tell this motherfucker don't have his headlights on.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm like flashing them and like hitting the horn, and I was in the minivan that we had, and one a few times once I didn't have a gun with me because I was so in a rush to leave and trying to get to Walmart and whatever. I didn't have a gun with me. Anyways, this four-door sedan like pulling up to them, and I get right about the front end of my car to the rear end of their car, and someone in the passenger or in the rear middle seat. There was 5 people occupied, 2 in the front, 3 in the rear. Person in the middle like leaned over the back of the person in the door seat and like stuck a gun out the window and did like this. So I was like, okay, yeah. So I backed the fuck
Pit
off.
maneuver.
Yeah, I thought about all kind of shit. I
Mm-hmm.
thought about if I had my gun, but So anyway, so I called the cops and told them, and they were like, "Where are you at now?
I
Where
remember
you
that
at
when
now?"
this happened.
Yeah, and they had
This was what, 10 years ago?
yeah, and they had a whole fucking roadblock up ahead, right past 92 at Quick Trip, right where the bridge is. And they had that shit blocked off where no one could fucking get through. And motherfuckers pulled up and stopped, and fucking cops are all drawing down on them. And as soon as I got to a certain point, or yeah, I pulled up and stopped, and then they had me go further down and pull in and meet with the officer, Cedar Crest, right there near, right after the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
And I pulled into that Publix, and that cop told me that because I told dispatch, I don't know if it's a real gun or not. I said, but either way, they're all over the road. They're apparently impaired. They didn't have their lights on for forever. I had to keep flashing the lights and honking the horn. And then whenever I go to pass them to get the fuck away from them, someone pulls the gun out the window. So I just hung back and followed them. And so anyways, they said it was a real gun, full ammo, one in the chamber. So that's nice.
Cool.
Yeah. Who knows what the fuck these punks were doing.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck them.
Were they a bunch of kids?
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're probably 20. I mean, who knows? but fuck them.
What ethnicity?
Uh, what mixed?
Mixed kids.
Yeah, I mean it was the one that had the gun was I don't know white or Hispanic. Not dark skinned,
Mm-hmm.
or he could have been mixed. Who knows? Just fair skinned. The person next to them was fair skinned. This person was black in the front passenger seat. This person I couldn't tell in the driver.
Didn't they give you a bunch of shit about pressing charges or whatever?
No.
When they asked you if you wanted to press charges or whatever, they're like, "Did you feel like your life was threatened or some shit?" Or
Oh yeah, yeah.
danger?
They asked me that, and I said, yeah, absolutely. Someone's pointing a fucking gun at me. I said, if it's a fake gun, I said no. I don't feel like my life was in danger,
But
but
at the time,
I could have shot them, right? I said, but I said, and if I would have had my gun, I'm usually an advent gun carrying. Then whatever. Now I'm way more OCD about making sure I have a gun when I walk out of the house. But yeah, they were asking me like, do you feel like your life was? I said, well, fucking absolutely. If it's a real gun, I said, and my first initial thought was, yeah, it is a real gun because I hit the fucking brakes to back off of them. Like I don't know.
you know, you have a training class with Larry.
Why?
He kills me when he carries his gun.
Yeah.
He has this fucking Billy the Kid shit going on the side of his hip, and he carries it with him every time he goes to Walmart and Walmart only.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why? He's like, well, you never know what happened. I said, it's true. I said, and I didn't tell him this. I'm like, you're so slow that the cops will be there taping your body up by the time you fucking pull that thing out of your holster. He's all about it, and he's always fucking got the news on. But every time I see him carry it, I'm like, someone will take you out before you pull that thing out and get one chambered. It just kills me.
I mean, maybe, but if he's that person, but if they're doing it to someone else and Larry's around the corner,
I know.
You know what I mean?
And
that's my argument, man.
I know.
I get so many people like, I don't know.
I'm not a fan of open carry.
Oh, he's open carrying? Oh, I'm not a fan of that either.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. He's exercising the Second Amendment.
Yeah,
I believe in that before, first and foremost.
It's just like, to me, it just draws too much attention.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, it'll scare somebody. No. If someone's there to do some harm, that shit ain't gonna stop them. To me, if I was in that particular situation,
you're gonna shoot that motherfucker and continue doing what you're
I'll
doing.
continue what I was doing.
Or you just watch him and see how slow he walks. I'm like, yeah, that ain't nothing to worry about.
Yeah.
I can do this and be gone before he draws that thing. Oh, fuck.
By the time he figures out how to unbuckle it.
Oh, shit. But
no, I do want to take a class with you, though. We talked about it.
I've heard you say this forever.
I know.
Eat a dick.
I'm lucky to be here on a Sunday. But no, I have like a half dozen people that are like, oh, fucking, let's go out to your property and shoot and this and that. And I'm like, come fuck on. Like, any day of the week is good for me almost, besides when I'm working. But I was like, I don't give a shit. We could have a little shindig over there, fucking cook out, hang out, shoot, piss off my neighbors. That's what I'm good at.
Hell yeah. I'm down with that.
Speaking of my neighbors, their house is damn near almost framed.
Really?
And it's a nice house.
Damn.
Big house. Yeah,
Killing
2-story.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, really nice. Super, super jealous.
Yeah.
Anyways, we can end on that.
Yeah. Yeah.
I don't want to bore everybody to death.
That's dope, though. Good for him.
Yeah. I'm super happy for him.
I mean,
now that the concrete guy wasn't used on my house, kind of flaked out on me.
Really? What the fuck?
Yeah, I don't know. He came out. Well, you were there when he came out.
Yeah,
so
I was.
Got a quote. I sent him a text message Friday. Hey, just following up with you from last Thursday. And he texted me later that night. He said, I'll get you a quote this weekend. Which it's technically 2 o'clock on a Sunday. Still haven't received it.
Yeah, but so it's still this weekend.
Yeah, it's been a week.
Yeah, I know. Wow.
I get it. He's busy, but I'm like, I don't know how people.
He heard you say you're not doing it right now. He was like, "Fuck this guy."
Well, no, I need to know how much fucking coin I need to save up.
Right? Yeah.
I was like, I have a general idea, but I want to have like an actual somewhat itemized list of this is how many dollars you're getting.
Yeah.
Versus me, realistically, I'm thinking 20, 25 grand.
Yeah.
And I'm like, it'd be better if it was like 2,500. But I know that's not.
It'd be better if it was like $300.
Yeah. But that's not going to happen. But I just need to know if I'm shooting high, shooting low.
Right.
I don't have a realistic number because
Right.
I want that shit done yesterday.
Yeah, no shit. I get it.
I'm ready.
All right, brother.
Cool, man.
All right, next week.
Deuces.
And maybe we can figure something out with Fro.
Afro.
Yeah.
Afro genius.
Maybe next week. If not, we'll figure it out in the next couple weeks.
Yeah.
I think it'll be a good episode, though.
I think it will be, too.
So, we're going to
I'm
end
curious
on
to
that?
hear the story. Yeah.
All right. Oh, yeah. I was trying to do it with the tune.
Yeah, I think it canceled it out when you hit the button.
Oh, all right.
Bye,
See you
everybody.
guys.
Enjoy.
Have a good week. Fuckers.
John, will you suck my dick?